in the future I'll be able to appreciate this, but it's hard for me to be mad even still in the imperfections, because I know that this is beauty. This is raw. Look at them, they expressing themselves too.
Open your eyes. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we got you. We got you.
I got company first.
Stop. Yeah.
I already know what it's about. Happy 25th lifetime.
You wait now. I could probably put up a little bit more.
Damn, girl, look at you.
Look at you.
Like, whoa. So what's our video gonna be about?
I don't know yet. Really you, because this your first time going to the beach, I guess. You know? We're here. It's beautiful. We here. Cocoa Beach. I know it's looking all crazy, but this is called raw. I love this little entry. Bye beach. Been good to us. This is Cocoa Beach. What was the name of this park again, babe? Oh. Well, we sure will. This is a park where you could get free parking, and that's convenient. So, yeah, got all these bags. Long story short, I'm tired. So earlier, we didn't really get too much of a vocal. This video is not about a vocal, it's more about experience, but I did want to capture a little bit of vocal before we hit the road. And yeah, today was good. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Thank you. What's up, y'all? I hope y'all enjoyed the videos that I added. That energy was so memorable and so needed, so blissful, and it shows you the power of people and how they could affect your mood. And I think it's wonderful to embrace those positive moments. But something that's just as essential, and it's such a coincidence how my videos link, because they coincide with my topics, and also like in this particular video, I didn't even notice until I started editing, I'm highlighting a birthday and something that's the opposite spectrum of it. So I almost didn't want to record this video. I've had other videos and it's like the audio, you know, it's a battle with me to get audio, but it's a battle that I don't necessarily feel like I'm fighting. It's just the imperfections of life and dealing with that, embracing that in the process. So long story short, I thought I didn't want to record another video to tie everything together, but you know, because of the significance, I thought it would only be right to express what happened today. I think that the way that it unfolded is magical, and because of that, I'm still grateful. But before we get into that, I want to thank y'all for staying tuned to get into this part. Y'all already know my girl from the last video, Sakina in the building. And I love how she's able to be with me through the positive and also in the times where you need someone truly to be there for you, and I appreciate you for that. And I also appreciate how you fluctuate with your energies as well, because before we get into my fluctuation of emotions, I want to just express that we both have a way of coping and balancing each other out. Even with her being here, it's not even about her necessarily having to speak her truth, but her energy being here is proving that we balance each other out, and I'm thankful for that. So yeah, did you want to say anything? Not right now. So what happened this morning was pretty traumatic, but I think it's so traumatic that it's not traumatic to me, and I wanted to take the time to properly introduce this because I know that this video came with a lot of blissful energy, but when you look at it this way, death is something that is a celebration as well, to be able to transition, and especially when that person has lived a positive life, I can't really be sad about it. And it's funny how indirectly my video gives off that energy. So to tie it off, I want to say rest up to my grandma. Rest up. She passed this morning, and I was able to see her body before she left, and I was able to make sure that her last time being in her home was one where it was comfortable. I don't necessarily want to go into too many of the details because I'm not going to say it's a blur or that I'm detached from it, but I'm not so in tune with that aspect. To me, what this taught me, and the reason why I'm so adamant on expressing it, is to say, like, with good, it comes bad. Things that may be unfortunate, because I don't even want to say it's bad, but things that may be unfortunate, but how you react to it is so essential. My being there in that circumstance, in that environment, I feel like it was able to bring a more grounded state, but also bring something that will enlighten other people in regards to my mom, you know, needing someone there to support her, or in regards to being that person with a calm mindset, or understanding that death does not mean that you're gone. It just means that you're separating from this physical realm, but it's still elements that are outside this physical realm, whereas their ancestors or anything else, because my grandma now, she's an ancestor out there with my cousin and my other family members, and I'm grateful that she's not in a state of worry. It's just unfortunate how it happened because it was unexpected. As you see, like, what I've been doing this week, I could have never imagined that this would happen right now. And having Sakina here, like I mentioned, it's just so symbolic to me because I feel like the universe got me through it all. But with that situation, it just brought me back to reality of knowing that, wow, when you have these blissful moments, like, things can change so fast. So how you react to it and staying in a state of just embracing it for what it is can really change the outlook of things. And for me, I don't necessarily want to keep on highlighting the negative aspects, but when it comes, it comes. And when you get these videos, they're raw on a weekly basis, and they're dealing with things that are happening in my real life. So I hope you guys can appreciate that as I'm growing through this journey with y'all. Anything else?
I just want to express that I really enjoy, your videos. Obviously, I've told you that before. being a part of your videos means a lot to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means a lot to me too, because at this time I don't know exactly how often you'll be able to be in my videos, but you being willing to get on my videos is showing me growth within yourself, you know, because it was times where she didn't want to get on my videos, so it's just beautiful. It's beautiful, and like I said, rest up to my grandma. I had to incorporate that because this day that I dropped this video is happening, and so many things came and went. Like I had another video to add on to this, and I didn't want to mention it, but just the way that it happened is like, wow, it was so blissful, and it was such a good blend, and then it ended up deleting. And just so many other aspects of me being able to get more footage on the beach and such. It's like it didn't happen, but it was for me to tie this part in. So I just want to be present in this time. And it's interesting because I also had a good video at the park, and so much of it was blurred out by the wind that it made me feel like in order to give respect to my grandma properly, I had to be in this situation. And just being here just makes me feel honored to have the opportunity to document this. This is a time in my life where my grandma dying is the symbolic proof that the life that I'm having, that I was so accustomed to, because she was the base for everyone coming together. She was the base for a lot of my memories, and she was still here in the physical realm. So having her not there and then having Sakina here is like, it's like a death, but also a rebirth for what it is that I manifested, and it's getting closer. It's unfortunate that she couldn't be there physically to see me get to my pinnacle, which I know I'm close to. I feel it. I feel that just as much as I feel the pain and the sorrow that come with this journey. I feel the bliss that is gonna come as well. And it's unfortunate when certain people like my grandma, who is like been there for me, my brother is in there, sorry, but it's unfortunate that she wouldn't have the physical capability to be here and experience that, but y'all will be, and y'all gonna remember this. So shout out to my grandma. I have her middle name, Ramon is her first name, and that's my middle name, so I live in her legacy. And she has other beings out here, a lot of big family on both sides. So we're gonna continue to push her image, and just know that regardless of what people may expect, you have to take what's given and just grow with that and stay grateful. Yeah. That's a way to seal a video out.